Okay, let's see. Can I correct this a little bit? Cool. Yeah. Let's make a bolt. All right. This is the lathe that we're going to be working on, right over there. I'm actually not sure. I'm not sure what year it was made, although we can probably find out over this way. Can't tell yet, but it's a nice, reliable machine. It's pretty cool, and I'm basically going to be taking this object that I've got. Where'd it go? So we're going to be taking this aluminum stock right here. It's just 5/8. I just need to cut off like a 5-inch section of it, and we're going to be turning this object. So like from this area to that area, we're going to be turning that into aluminum and seeing if we can get something pretty sturdy out of it. The full concept is that the barrel would be there for the Sentinel. It would sleeve into itself. That way it's not going to fit in this way because I haven't chamfered the edge. But let's give it a shot. Let's see the best way to do this. Okay, so I've already marked off my mark on what I'm gonna cut off. I've got a cutting tool already popped in. What I do need to do right now, though, I need to put a little dot on this end just to make sure that I can hold it steady while I actually go about the process of cutting through it. So that's going to go all the way through. We'll get that sectioned off. I need to grab a tool. Hello, whoever you are. All right, so I've got that. For those of you that just showed up, we're trying to turn this plastic bit into one of my new aluminum bits. And I unfortunately left all of the other ones that I've made at home, so I can't show you exactly what it looks like, but you can follow me through the process and figure out how I do it on my own. So yeah, hello Daniel, hello Dave. Good to have you guys here. Let's turn some metal, let's have some fun. Got my safety glasses on. Gonna use some work gloves just cause. And let's get to it. So I've got to put a quick dot in this thing in order to get it so I can put a I wish I knew the actual terms for this. I just need to be able to hold the work, and so I'm going to be using probably this one right there while I do the actual cutting operation. Let's see. And somebody moved the key on me, and I don't know where it went. Huh. Where did the key go? For this. That's part of the problem with having a public space, that people come in, they use the stuff, don't necessarily put stuff back exactly where it's supposed to go. Shoot. One moment. Huh. Does this one fit? No, that was way too big. Where'd it go? Wow, this is going to be a pretty short video if I can't figure out how to tighten this thing down. I think I found one from a different one that'll work. Oh yes, sweet. All right, let's have some fun. That's gonna have to get turned back. Oh, that's loose. One sec. Always check things out before you actually go about turning the machine on. There we go. That goes in close. All right, let's do it. Okay, so again, I just popped a little dot in it real quick so that I've got something to hold on the spindle so I can hold the work as I cut off a 5-inch section of it. I found it. It was literally right here, sitting right there behind the light. My eyes just glanced right over it. Oh well, I found one that worked. That's all right. Okay, get that back together. Pull this out. Let's see, where's my mark? Again, I'm just taking 5 inches right now, nothing crazy. The entire piece itself is going to be only about 4 inches. I have it set to work with Steffens, and it's going to have an O-ring at the end. Up the back real quick, just in case. Kind of helps. I used to have a live end, a live point, and I don't know what happened to it. It's gone. That's just a piece that kind of turns as the work turns itself. But oh well. So I got my cutoff tool already set. I'm gonna chop off a 5-inch section of it. Again, double checking, make sure everything's working the way it's supposed to. Yes, it is. I think medium speed is fine for now. That's locked down. All right, let's cut this off. Piece is clear. Sweet. 5-inch section. Let's turn it into something cool. Okay, so I no longer need the rest of the work in there. Pull this back. Let's get this out. Clean up the face of this real quick. Actually, you know what? I might be able to keep that dot on there, and I'll just use this as my stock end because that's already drilled. The next thing I'm going to do is actually drill a hole through this thing. I think I've got it as a 3/8 hole. It takes probably the most amount of time for any operation that I do during this entire thing. So let's get to that next. Pop that out. Goes away. This thing makes a reappearance. Cool. All right, so I'm starting with a 1/4 inch bit. And I'm going to drill that all the way through up to 4 inches, and then I'm going to switch up to a 3/8 bit. Like I said, this is the longest process right here. It's just getting this in, doing its thing. Alright. Okay, backing out. Keep the lock on. I'll keep the thing moving as well, just so I can get it a little bit quicker. Pop that out, clean the chips, re-lube, and then you move it in a little bit closer until you hit resistance. Here we go. Backing out. Come on now. Chips. Lube. Back in. Starting to get a little bit more resistance, which is unfortunate, but like I said, this takes the longest amount of time. Might also be an old bit, I don't really know. Yeah, it's starting to catch a lot quicker. this out of the way in order to continue. There we go. Just for now. Alright, I only have about like 1.5 inches more that I gotta go. Yeah, maybe like 1.5 inches in order to clear and get everything set up. It starts going a lot slower as I get all the way to the end. Almost there. Probably one more. Yep, there we go. Okay, so the hole's all the way through. And what I'm going to do now is switch this bit out. Three-eighths. This one gets a little fun. All right. Oh, no, I'm all the way at the end. Starting to gum up a little bit, so I'm going to clear chips, re-lube. And now the chips won't be able to clear the actual threads, or whatever you call them. So I'll have to redo this a lot more. And that'll be that. Okay. Oh goodness. Now we get to do some facing, which is the fun stuff. You pop that back in and then you never know, or you always know where it is. Okay. Let's face this thing down. Not long enough. Probably should have given myself some more tail. Yeah. This is unfortunate. I'm not a huge fan of only having like a 1/2 inch connected. Right now I'm just trying to get a true perpendicular on this. I'm going to lock down the top slid. Basically this part on the back end that I'm working on right now is actually what's going to thread into the stock plunger. Because it works with the Busby stuff because it's all one unit, you know? So if I grab that again. This pusher bolt really only works because this is all one unit, and if you just take some pipe cutters and you cut off a 1/2 inch, what's basically going to happen is this back edge once you cut this off and once you drill a hole into it, it's just going to sleeve right into it. You'll be able to glue it relatively quickly, and then I'll taper this down the rest of the way. I'll put an O-ring end at the end, I'll taper this off, and you'll have a nice solid pusher to work with. So I'm getting that to size right now, and then we'll face the actual front of it. I need to go a little bit more. Perfect. Okay. So I get to pop this tool off. Switch it out. We'll need a wrench. Oh, that's much better. What are those? Why is that there? I don't even know what somebody was doing with that in that. Okay. Carbide bit? Huh, that used to fit. It does. I feel like that won't be high enough. Yeah. I need to get something to raise this up a little bit. Was working like this. Maybe it's that side though. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're gonna face this down. Get that clear. Okay, so the outside is gonna stay, or at least the back end is gonna stay at 5/8, and then I'll turn the front end down to 0.495. And carbide likes really fast speeds. About as far as it can go for that right now. You know what I could do? Nope, never mind. I thought I had a different tool that would be able to go the opposite direction, but I don't. So what I'm going to do instead, that side's going to stay relatively the same. I'm only going to work on this end for right now, so let's switch this up to the other side. Just so that I can have some more space. Ooh, or, haha, problem solving. Let's see actually how much room I can get if I go to the full length of this tailstock. Because if I go out, I might be able to get just enough space. That's pretty good right there. Let's see. Nice, perfect. All right, this is cool. I'm gonna keep this exactly as is. I'm gonna retighten these down because this will allow me to go the entire length while keeping this on the back side. All right, let's try this again. Dicum. And this is one part that I haven't really figured out yet. I want to try to figure out how to get this taper down a little bit easier. I'm gonna go the full length for now. I'm gonna make some marks on the work, just so that I can keep track of where things are. Okay. All right, so let's see. I need a 1/2 inch on the back. I need 3/4 of an inch before the taper. I'll be at that point. Yeah. There we go. So that's where the taper is. I need 1/4 of an inch for the O-ring. What I'm going to do now is just give me the last, or the final measurement, which is going to be 4.95 for the outside of the actual bolt, so that I know if I'm turning it the correct size. Okay, so I'm going to start where the taper is going to end. I'll pop this in, go down to the end face. I guess I didn't need to do the O-ring yet because that's going to get turned down anyway from all Dykem. Yeah, we'll see how far we can take this. Hello everybody, thank you for joining. For those that are not aware, we are turning this plastic Sentinel bolt into an aluminum bolt. Let's turn some metal. Oops, wrong way. That's the direction I want. bit is starting to die. It's not cutting like it used to. Want to see how far off I am on the outside? I'm pretty close. I might go one more time. Dead. That's a shame. I guess it serves me right for buying a cheap bit. I wonder if I can find another one. Or I'm using it incorrectly. That's definitely a possibility. Oh yeah, you can kind of see a little bit. I might have to find a new bit. One sec. Somebody got locked out and I had to let him back in. 1:32, I got a little bit more time. Let's try to finish this nice and quick. So, for those of you that are just joining, again, we're trying to turn this thing into an aluminum bolt, but unfortunately this is going a lot slower. I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys this. Oh man. The tip, you can just barely see the tip is starting to kind of die on me a little bit. So I'm gonna hopefully find another bit or another tool that does the exact same operation as this one. And I'm not seeing anything back there. I don't know. I gotta do some searching and try to find something. Okay, so I found this one. It does the same facing operation. It's the opposite direction. It's also a lot thinner, so I'm gonna have to once again figure out how to get it up so that it's horizontal on the work. But this should work. It should be fine to finish off what I need to finish off with it. Let's see how high that is. Oh, that should be fine. All right. Yeah, I need a little bit more way to go. Of that, that'll pop in a little bit more. I'll face that down later. it is so far. O-ring. What? O-ring. Nozzle. Let's see. What I want to do, let's pop this the other way. I'll need to finish the rest of the face. Ooh, interesting. Right. Because I didn't pop the top in there. No, I can finish it like this. That's really low. I don't think I can do it like that. Need another bumper. Might work. Ooh. This might work. Perfect. Let's try over. That's frustrating. Let's give it a shot. Not bad. What time we at? Oh, I gotta get going soon. What do you think? Alright, so I'm pretty happy with that. Looks pretty good. I got this taper down pretty well. I still need to cut it off, but I kind of have I gotta get going. I got an appointment soon, and yeah. I'll post a picture of it on my Instagram afterwards and show you with it actually installed once I get to it, maybe like later tonight, I don't know. Alright, thanks guys, see you later.